Craig here, Diggs Rod Shop, and today I'm in the shop with Alan, and I'm in the shop with Kassidy, and we're getting ready to follow up, technically, with that 77 Ford, which, if you're new to the channel, welcome, number one, but number two, go back and check that video out. We have revived this utility box 77 Ford, so go check that video out. With that said, today we got a laundry list of everything that we've got to do to this thing. We're trying to get that thing down to our show, that open show on the 25th of July. We're going to do it though, that's for sure.
7 days from today.
7 days from today. We got a lot of work to do, that's for sure.
But first,
we got to wash it. So check it out.
Trying a cold start. Oh, look at that fire up, baby.
I think it's dirtier now than before I cleaned it.
Definitely dirtier in here. Oh, I drove the wife's truck today too. Shit.
Mom's gonna be mad.
You gotta get her seat dirty. She'll be pissed.
Hey, welcome back to the build on 77. We are continuing to revive this. We're getting ready to go down the list. So Alan, what do you got for a list for us?
Well, we thought we had a short list. It's a longer list than anticipated.
And that's not even all of it.
What the heck?
It's 2 columns. Okay, real quick. Drive shaft, carrier bearing, and we're gonna check the U-joints, make sure they're good. If they're not, we're gonna just go ahead and replace them. Transmission mount, we've got a little bit of vibration, a little bit of shaking movement going on. Wouldn't be surprised if that thing was worn out, so we'll inspect and replace if necessary. We ordered a new fuel tank for this.
Right.
If you remember, we drove it home on a boat tank. We are going to pull the original tank today. We have a new fuel tank on the way, factory replacement with the sending unit.
The front. This has got dual tanks. We're just going to put the front one in and just eliminate the rear one.
Under the hood, we're going to put a Holley 2-barrel back on it. It came out 2-barrel. We're going to put that EGR with the block off plate, but we're going to get the 2-barrel back on it. Timing said this thing needs a timing gear and chain. While we're in there, we're going to do the water pump and fuel pump. We had fuel issues. We're not certain if it's 100% carburetor, 100% pump, or a combination of the two. By getting our car back on here and the new fuel pump, we should eliminate any fuel issues that we're going to have.
Exactly.
We're going to take the fuel pump out anyways to do our timing gear set. Water pump over there, fuel pump, alternator belt. We luckily made a hole on this cracked one, but we have a new one for that. We have a small radiator crack we're going to inspect and repair. Windshield and gasket. This got a broken windshield. We've got it on the way. It's coming.
A couple of BB holes in there too.
A new gasket too. The AC system seems complete, and we're just going to take a look and see what it can do. Rear brakes. We did not do anything with rear brakes while we're out there.
Right.
We have the wheel cylinders.
We do.
We'd like to get 100% brake system functioning on this thing, so we're safe going down the road. With safety, we got brake lights that aren't even on it. We don't know if the wires are back there.
I looked, I don't see any wires back there, so we'll have to probably run new wiring for that. So,
Roger.
So we're gonna get into wiring signals, turn signals.
Luckily, this thing just takes trailer lights, so we can buy a whole kit and it comes with wiring and everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Headlights and all the stuff to make.
Yeah, because we didn't check any of that stuff.
We got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, well,
that's only half of one column.
So we drove home on the trailer tires.
Yes.
And wheels, so we got to get us rolling. I went yesterday, picked up a smoking deal on wheels and tires. I just washed them up. And
hey, do we get to retain the hubcap?
I started cleaning those up.
All right,
nice. Back on.
I like the hubcap.
So, all right, we have a long list, and we're going to get started. We're going to get all of this done today is our goal, short of the fuel tank installation and the windshield. We're waiting on those. We believe we have all the parts here for everything
that we need there, because we're going to get this thing to the car show on the 25th. So
yeah, we have 7 days till the car show.
7 days. Yep.
So let's get to it.
All right.
Yeah, 7 days. 5 working.
Let's start working
days.
Yeah.
Start working. I gotta go.
It's break time.
All right, while we get the antifreeze draining, I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling the carburetor off. Stuff like that. We gotta get the radiator out of here, and we ain't doing that until it's drained. We do have it draining. And Kassidy made a giant mess.
I did make a giant mess. But in my defense, the drain was plugged up and I pulled it out and shot it right out of my hand. So.
I'm surprised you didn't expect.
I did, but I wasn't ready for it. I thought we had a couple more threads on it.
Hey, for safety too, I'm gonna disconnect the battery. How's that sound?
All right, I reckon. I don't know why you want to be safe now.
We can't lose the stack of factory shims. Quick update, we are hammering through this thing. We've got the radiator out, power steering loose and hanging there. Fans out, shrouds out, pulleys out, alternators out, carburetor's off. Dad's hammering on the drive shaft back there, trying to get it dismounted. But things are looking good so far. I haven't ran into anything unexpected. So stick with us. We got the cover off. And we want to show you why we're going in all the way down to get this timing set out of here. I guess the only thing we can do is just take a look at it here. What are we dealing with here?
Yeah, somebody been in here already because the fiber, Craig said it had a fiber gear and this is all metal, but that, she is shot.
Is it?
It's hanging, I could about take it off without ever unhooking it. You know,
it could have had the late, you know.
She no bueno for sure. Well, it's been clear full of silicone, so somebody's had it apart.
Alrighty, yeah, well.
It's that old blue stuff, you know.
Yeah, you think that maybe
whoops,
they put her in incorrectly too.
Well, it's got a lot of play in it. You can put a tensioner on it probably with that much play.
Really?
Alright, we're gonna keep digging and we'll meet back up with you when we get everything disassembled.
And we'd have to put a new gasket in it, or a seal. I mean, the bearing, everything seems really good, but it's just leaking like a sieve back. Or maybe just leave it alone too. You know, don't fix it if it ain't broke.
I got a seal coming.
You do? All right.
We'll get in there and we'll take a look at it.
Let's get her in the air so I can get out from underneath here.
Pretty sure the rear main is leaking too.
What, did you fall down?
I did. I fell down underneath this truck. Listen, that's from 1977 to current grease right there. That's factory. It says Ford right on it, right there. Ford grease. Yeah, I got it on the back.
It's all over.
Well, I was on the creeper trying to stay clean, and then I didn't have any room.
And then you touched the truck.
And I touched the truck.
Hey, you got a drive shaft out.
I did. It's on the floor. I think the U-joints are still good. And yes, sir, I have, yeah, I even cut the exhaust back.
Nice and smooth.
Here, nice and smooth there and smooth, so we can get a muffler in it.
Hey, we have a muffler.
We do. It sound good too. This is probably a good time to remove this.
Yeah, it ain't in too bad a shape.
Now,
I mean, these cab corners and the rockers is all nice.
back in the day, Ford was experimenting with galvanneal or galvasteel, and yeah, they.
I love floor action.
That's not too bad though. Honestly, this thing's in good shape.
Hey, that side's real clean.
That's what I think. Well, and I was soaking on the old bolts here for the gas tank. I've already got it unhooked. I'm ready to go ahead and disconnect that.
Yep. That
And
goes to
drop
the
that tank right out
and
of
that crossover valve is right here.
Yeah. Yes, sir. It goes right through, right here, to there, to this, to that, and the other thing. It's got a gas tank back there too, but that's a mess.
Yeah, this is dual tank. That one, we decided to replace this one, A, because it's larger, and actually B, because it's larger, A, because it's easier to do this one. That one's got a lot of extra spare tire stuff, rusted bolts. We're gonna leave that one for now, but this will get a brand new tank, and it will be installed.
You know, if we ever trade up, down, all around for something, this is gonna make somebody a pretty good little pickup. A little utility bed on it too. Actually, it could be put back into service and be used daily, you know?
Yeah, it could be. I think
And
this
drive it to the car show on the weekends.
be a pretty cool daily driver.
Yeah, very cool.
Hi. All right, I'm inside this engine bay. We still have condenser in, sway bars in my back. I got this surface mostly cleaned up, all the big stuff. We'll do a final wipe down before we get to reinstallation. I wanted to show you this timing chain one more time, how loose we are here. And we did have the potential for it to jump a tooth, and that's why we did the spark plug thing. You have to watch the revival video to go back and see what we did there to get this thing moving, or actually get it running. But I'm gonna crank this over with my ratchet if I got enough space. We'll get these timing marks lined up. This nut is bolt tight. Little air escaping past the pistons. I still have the plugs in it, so we're just gonna go nice and slow. We got this timing dot right on the keyway of the crank gear, and this timing dot here on the cam. And we're gonna bring those around. This is on a tooth, that's on a tooth. Might go a little bit past and bring it back so I can get some slop in here so I don't have so much tension on the set when I go to pull it out. Get the cam gear right where I want it. A little bit of this. A little bit of that. So now I got slop. Look at this. This is hanging down. I imagine it jumped. These teeth are pretty worn out. So we're in here, gonna get a new set, so stay tuned. I'm gonna get these pulled out. All right, any luck at all, I didn't bring a pry bar. Any luck at all, these will, ooh, yep, look at that, Bob. Oh, we're gonna have some action here. Slow and steady, verifying we still got our timing marks lined up. That's a little here, a little there. Get this one out, and this one out. That was way easier than I anticipated. No pry bar necessary. This race looks good. Ooh, I've been here before. And I just remembered something. Okay, I told you I realized something when I took that timing set off, and let me show you what I realized. That's going to completely stop us in our tracks from getting this timing set back together. The original Ford has the two-piece fuel pump eccentric. It's a two-piece right there. This thing spins on the outside, goes around, makes the arm for the fuel pump go up and down. On the back of it, the original timing set right here has this machined surface right here to allow clearance that will allow this eccentric here to spin, right? We called up and got a replacement. The part number matched for this 351M, but it does not have the machined surface here. So what will happen is when we go to tighten this down, this is not going to allow that outside ring to spin, and it will be a major issue because it's going to pull everything together on the camshaft and the thrust washer and everything.
Now, how do you know this?
Well, the guy's been here before. It will completely destroy your cam and your gear set and put metal all through the motor, essentially ruining the fun for everyone. Good news is they can get us one. Bad news is it won't be here till tomorrow morning. So all of our goals of getting this thing back and running today, it's not going to happen. It doesn't look good. That won't stop us from keep moving forward on the rest of the list that we had, the hit list. We can do wheels and tires. Dad's got the drive shaft halfway ready to go back in, or all the way?
Halfway, yeah,
halfway
it's
there.
actually ready to go back. I gotta clean my mess up and do some lubrications, and I'm good to go.
Okay. So carrier bearing went on nice and easy. He's going to go back together.
What'd you say?
It
Nice
looked,
and easy.
For me, it was nice and easy for me.
That was easy for me.
Yeah.
It was 59 minutes it took me to get that out of there.
Yeah, that was the training mount. Check it.
You got one?
We do not have one here.
All right, well this one's fine then.
So we're going to reorganize through the list and prioritize and keep hammering on the list. We're just going to have to wait for this part to show up tomorrow morning. It'll be here 7:30, and we don't have time to be. We don't have time to be working on it tomorrow.
Not only
We're
is
gonna
this truck got to be at the car show, we still got to prep for the car show. So,
Yeah.
'cause we're putting it on.
Yeah, we had today to get this done, and then the weekend, and then next week's car show prep that this truck's going to be at. It will make it. I still have faith that we're gonna.
I mean,
we're gonna
we made
get
a
it.
home Capella.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna make it now.
It ain't going nowhere now. We're going to keep hammering on this thing and try to get as much done on our list as we can today, and I'll let you know where we land after this. That's broken.
That's broke.
Good morning.
Morning.
Welcome to day 2 of our one-day project.
First part is we're gonna be into day 3 on a one-day project. You're pretty cool.
I got an idea of the next project. We just said it's gonna take months.
Yeah.
And then in like a day or two, we'll be done.
Yeah, we'll try that. The list, we didn't get a lot of stuff checked off the list yesterday. We got into all of this, but we didn't get anything complete.
Well, hopefully we got in deep enough we can get all the parts to it.
We have about 45 minutes until the timing set shows up.
Right.
So in that time, we're going to keep pushing on here. I'm going to finish the carburetor installation, and then hopefully that timing set will be here. So I'll go back in, clean and prepping, and going back together.
All the U-joints are bad. So
All the U-joints are bad. You have all new ones though?
I have all new ones.
Outstanding. And the press is
I fixed the press. JJ helped me fix the press. So,
Okay.
yeah.
You're going to go to lights first thing and just try to work
yeah,
out
that's
this thing.
It's a nightmare. We may have to just cut it out and start over.
All right, so we're gonna get back to it here this morning, and yeah, you need another cup of coffee.
I got John Wayne with me today, so a man's got to do what a man's got to do, you know. So we'll get her done.
Well, let's get to it. All right, we thought yesterday.
That's the broken cable.
Easy. We thought yesterday that the carburetor was going to be installed nice and easy, but we threw away the original studs, intake studs and carburetor mounting studs, so I'm making some new ones out of 5/16 all thread. I'll get those made up and we should be moving forward. It is here. I was actually walking out the door to drive uptown to pick this up so I didn't have to wait on the delivery. And I crossed through the doorway and in pulled the delivery driver. So this is, fingers crossed, the correct timing set that we need to be successful. Well, it's got a chain, so that's a good sign. Got a sprocket. This is the critical piece right here for this two-piece eccentric. I just sent back the new one, that was incorrect, but you can tell on this one right somewhere in there that you've got a machine surface here, a relief for that two-piece fuel pump eccentric to be able to spin free and not put pressure on all the things. This is awesome. We're going back together. Finally, Kassidy, we're going back together. All right, got the timing set. We're gonna be looking like this. We got the O, where you at? There's the O there, pointed between that sprocket, like that. So we're set. I will triple, quadruple check that before we go all the way back together. Cassie's gonna take a look at it to verify. I'm gonna take a picture of it because I'm gonna wake up at night wondering, did I get that just right?
Hey, we got it on video. We don't need a picture.
Yeah. But anyways, so just to verify and peace of mind that you know you got it right.
Been there before.
Been there before. Cassidy has got us hooked up with, what'd you get?
I got brake lights, we got tail lights, we got turn signals all on the rear.
On the
we got
rear?
one marker light in the front. Nothing here works, these don't work. And there's one or two marker lights on the bed, I still don't work. But otherwise, we don't run and drive, but people know we're stopping and turning.
Hey, we're daytime legal.
That's right. More so than when we drove it home.
Yeah, we're daytime legal, if that is a thing. Also cleaned up the eccentric, got the grease and oil off of it and the buildup, why not? And then put a thin film of oil in between those two pieces. So we're ready to go. Let's get this thing installed. Okay, we're back in the engine bay in the incredibly spacious 77 F250. I have cleaned up the surface here. We're leaking a little antifreeze out. We want to make sure we get that out. I may put a jack under the front and tip it up so the coolant kind of goes back and get everything dried up, cleaned up. But I've got all the chunks scraped off that I wanted to. So I'm going to clean this up just a little bit, and then we're putting the timing set in and we're going to get back going back together. All right, I raised it up a little bit. I got the jack stand in the front, tipped it up so that coolant's going to go to the back and we won't be seeping over here and making this wet. So when it comes time to install the gaskets and all that stuff, we won't be leaking. Knock on wood. All right. Timing set here. I have put a little bit of oil on this mating surface here, this oil surface. I'm going to put a little bit on this face here so we just have lubrication right from the gate. Just a little dab will do. Okay. Again, we're going to check multiple times. Got the 0 on the tooth and the timing mark between the teeth. Eyeballing that thing, it's right in between. Hopefully you can see that. We've got this dowel pin to set this gear and this keyway for this key on the crank. Any luck, we'll just go straight on. Any luck, we'll just go straight on. It says, nope, not today. Can't be that easy. Always want to be gentle. Maybe a little oil, a little lube might do. Okay, I'm back. I found just a little, there's a sharp edge from the machining process on the back side. Let's see if it goes on now. And then I also added some oil just for a little bit of lubrication here. So again, we're looking for that O. You gotta look every time. You gotta check. Oh yeah, nope, didn't get any further than before. A little tapping to get past this front section, but now we're free. We're gonna take a little bit of tapping to get up on that next one. Got the O, verified. Time for cam gear and sprocket. It don't fit. It's the wrong one.
Nothing fits.
Hosed again. In other news, I'll figure that out. Trust me, we'll figure it out. We got the timing set coming back that we just returned because it was the wrong one, so I thought. But there might be something we can do. While we were working with that, all of our brake parts showed up for the rear. Some new U-joints, a hose, some seals. What else did he get? Oh, more seals. All right, so we got a whole bunch more work to do. Kassidy has gotten us turn signals, brake lights, running lights, headlights, marker lights.
These two ain't working, but we're gonna come back to that later.
We're gonna circle back because we're gonna prioritize the brakes over the lights, most definitely, and that's more in-depth work. These lights things we can, I think we can hammer those out last second. But I am at a pause on the timing set yet again. So we're gonna do some brake work. We're getting the other set back here, and in the meantime, we're just gonna keep hammering on this list. Timing set's on the way. Just went through and verified that our drums are correct, our shoes are correct. Looks like we got all the springs to go back together. We got all the seals and gaskets for the rear. So Kassidy's gonna start on the brakes. I also have the rubber brake hose for the rear brake lines and the vent bolt that was snapped off. So I'm gonna get that out of the rear end housing, get it all cleaned up, install the new rubber line with the new vent bolt, and most likely make new hard line to the new wheel cylinders that we're gonna install too. So wheel cylinders were holding up. They look correct, but it's kind of hard to make sure they're correct until we get into it. So we have enough parts here to get into it and make something happen. We get some new wheel cylinders, I think, in the event that those are incorrect. But we're gonna do a, what's this called? A time lapse on the brakes. Success! Timing set is gonna work. The two-piece eccentric's gonna work. Let me tell you why. So I needed to achieve a machine surface right here for this two-piece eccentric to run on. So what I did is I took this to the lathe, chucked it up in the lathe right here, and then I just turned it ever so slightly with my tooling and polished it up.
Hey, what kind of lathe is that?
It's manual lathe.
I've seen that.
But we drop this in, get that in the hole there, and you can see when I tighten this and put pressure here, the back of the center is going to be on this surface, lock down, And she spins free. That's all a guy needs right there. Not too much play. No more than the original.
Is that why this is called a modified engine?
Yeah, I read it in the manual. 351 modified. And you just got to modify stuff to make it work. So we polished it up. It's going together. We're going to be running. Back in the engine bay, we are installed, timing set, and torqued with the eccentric. And we have all the free play we need. And I guess the spinning clearance. Timing dots. Tooth to tooth. It's off just a little because there was so much slop in the old chain. You gotta crank it and then be able to pull it off. But this, I rolled it back just a little bit. We'd be right there. But notice the tension here and here versus the old tension. I mean, it had a good ½ inch of slop in there. So this is fantastic news. Got it installed. Gonna clean up the gasket surface and start going back together finally with the engine. Updates. I did not get a lot of footage of this because I was just trying to hammer it in there. But we have timing set installed. Timing cover, water pump, harmonic balancer installed, glued and screwed. We're moving to the fuel pump here, and then we can probably let this thing down, get the radiator back in, and everything back together. We got a fan, alternator, power steering pump, all that good stuff. Also, we have, what do we got for brakes, Kassidy? We got brakes.
Brakes are on, drums are going, getting swapped.
Awesome, look how clean that is.
New seals in.
Brand new shoes. Passenger side. And we got some action under here. What do we got?
We got a new carrier bearing. We got brand new U-joints in the back, which I think was the binding issue. In the video, you guys, when we took off, it just like to want to jump, and we thought it was the carrier bearing, which the carrier bearing was bad, but that back U-joint there was froze up. So look at that. Woohoo! Oh, freedom. That's what that says.
Back in action.
Right
Carrier
there, all
bearing.
the way up to the front.
You do new carrier bearing, you do
New front. Yep, look at that. Mm-hmm.
action.
Sure.
All right. It has taken a long time to get here, longer than we anticipated. However, we're here and we're not stopping. We're going to keep going. Kassidy has to do some drum swappage with the hubs or something like that. What do you got?
Yeah, you gotta put new drums, take the hubs out, put the new drums in, put the new bearing, or redo the bearings and seals. These are actual oil bearings, but I like to put just a little bit of grease on them until you drive it, because if you ain't got enough oil or in the rear end, or you don't have it, you know, articulated where the oil will get in here, it takes just a little bit. So I don't like to run those dry, so I put just a little bit of grease on them. I don't know if it's right or wrong. I've always done it that way. I've never had any trouble, so I guess we'll just keep doing it that way.
So this is the original. Drove the studs out.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to drive them in, pull them in, however. I'll probably set them and flip it over and use the lug nuts, pull them the rest of the way in.
Yeah.
Put the seal in, I'll lube up the lip of the seal, and should be ready to go back on.
Awesome. We're going together. There's no more coming apart.
Hey, don't say that.
Shouldn't have said that. Anyways, we're going back together. Things are looking good. The sun's shining out here. We got to keep going. Finally, we've got some stuff marked off our list. Got fuel pump left, alternator belt, and alternator water pump to go. A few things are reassembled, but we're making some ground. Transmission mount looked good. Drive shaft is installed. Dad's wrapping up the exhaust. He's got a muffler for it, so it won't be so noisy. Kassidy's making some good headway on the brakes. We're finally getting stuff checked off the list. This is great news, but we're gonna lower this down when we get one more clamp on the exhaust and get back to putting the front accessories on and getting things wrapped up. Stick with us. We got the brake lines installed. We had to make some new ones. It's just as fast and easy. So we got the new rubber hose and a new short line this way, new short line that way, and new housing vent bolt there. Check these out. Brand new drums, shoes, springs, seals, gaskets, the whole nine. There's even grease or oil in the rear end housing. I'm doing some anti-sway bar stuff, and I've been working under the hood. Okay, we've got everything back on. We've got the fan on and tight, belts on, tight. Got to slip the shroud on first so I can get this radiator slipped down in here. And that's what we're doing next. So let's get this radiator installed. What about now? We're getting close. Lower hose is on. He's working the upper hose. I need to put this back on flat. Yeah. Kassidy's getting a fuel hose, maybe. And we got the filter we need to get back in. We have the filter still. Pull wires back up. Plug wires are back one notch. We've got the distributor loose so we can turn it. Battery negative needs hooked up so we can crank it. Belts are tight. Yeah. I'm going to bring it to the first notch. Stop packing. Belts are on. Hoses are on. There's no coolant in it. So basically we're going to fire it up, make sure it runs. The fuel pump's going to have to get some fuel up to it. So that may take some time. To get up the carburetor, we've got sight glasses in the side of the bowl. Let's see when that happens. Hit your throttle, Kassidy. Make sure that all works. Does that feel all right? Yeah. Hey. Okay. We'll fill the bowl. There's no sight. You got a sight glass on that side?
Yeah.
There's not one on this side.
Go ahead and fill her on up.
This one looks like it's machined for a sight glass, but it doesn't have one in it.
Thank you. I starting to see it now. You're full.
Battery negative. Keys off. You ready? Nope. Stand by. Clear, clear, clear. There's no coolant in it, so we just get her running. If she's gonna pop and run, sound like she's gonna run right. We'll get it to idle. Maybe we get all the fuel up to it, and then we'll keep doing it.
Okay.
All right, we're clear. Let her rip. There we go. Hit it. Again. Oh, there it wanted to go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Again. Up.
She needs
Okay.
more gas.
I think our timing, you can't bring it to advancing anymore.
Right. Want to move those wires back where you had them?
I think so.
All right. Man.
Okay, that's odd. Well, I mean, they could add it off one, but we just happened to get it on one. All right, we're gonna switch these plug wires back to the position we just had them, and it's gonna fire right up. All right, Kassidy. On the fuel line. Okay, it's running. Our one-day project turned into 2, and it's going to be 3. But we knew there was going to be an additional day because we had the fuel tank to put in, and we had the windshield we're going to install before this car show. So we're going to use that day, I think, to bleed the rear brakes, get the rear wheels and tires back on it. Adjust the timing just a little bit. It's pretty well there.
Little cooling fluid.
Yeah, coolants and
air cleaner.
Lights. Yeah, it's.
We got to stay with the sport model.
Hopefully, if we don't have glass, we're gonna have at least clean this one. Maybe some wiper blades, even if we get.
Ooh, hey, easy. New windshield's got to have new blades.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, if they get here before the show, it will be in. Otherwise, we're boat tank. Hopefully the brake lines bleed out. We do have the original lines from the master all the way to the rear to the axle.
Grease
but
on them, I think that they were
yeah, and they were dripping, so I know we got fluid back there.
it all looked like it's in pretty good shape.
Still got a couple of these marker lights to go through yet. They need new sockets in them and probably bulbs. But that was the least of our worries for today's troubles.
Yeah.
She runs again.
Yeah, back on the road.
All because of a timing change.
Yeah.
We got her though.
We had to do all the brakes and exhaust and drive shaft because the timing chain was bad.
No, I mean, all of today was because of a timing change.
Yeah, I don't know. We made up good ground this afternoon. When it started going back together, we had all the other parts that we needed. It was just that timing chain situation that you guys saw.
Yeah. That threw yesterday's schedule into that wreck.
Yeah. But that's it for today. Our day 2 of a one-day project.
And touch things up a little bit. We're going to be driving this as a car show.
Yeah. See if
this thing's going to be nice. It's dependable. I'm liking it. It's a Ford.
Good morning. It is day
4,
2.5.
2.5.
2.5.
Something like that.
On our one-day fixer-up project. Well, let's get the rest of our list finished out. We got complete with our brake system. We just need to get the rear brakes bled, and then add some coolant to it. We can get this thing cleaned out. We got a windshield gasket, no windshield yet, and gas tank's still on the way. Hopefully that stuff gets here by the time the car show rolls around.
But if not, it ain't gonna stop us.
Depending on when it gets here, we may decide to go for it or not. Let's get this knocked out, get the brakes bled, coolant topped off. We'll take it for a test drive with all the new parts and pieces and components, and I'm excited to see how it's going to run.
I'm ready to hear that muffler going down the highway.
The Rumbler.
She sounds pretty good for what no more than what we had to do.
All right, well, let's get to it.
All right. All right, now that's full. We're gonna get the stuff and go to the rear. Al's gonna pump and we're gonna bleed the rear brakes. So give me just a minute to gather all this stuff and we'll be right back. All right, so we got the Mighty Vac hooked up. We're just gonna pull some fluid through it and assist in the operation. Oh yeah, we got brakes over here. Okay, let me reposition everything. We'll go to the other side. and then we'll get that side knocked out. All right, we got everything to move to the other side. We're gonna do this side, and then hopefully we can have brakes back here. So go ahead, Al. Put your rubber cap back on. All right, that's the brakes bled. If you're leaning over your drums, make sure and cover them up because you get all dirty. So. What's that? Yeah, we better. We're gonna go ahead and do the fronts again just to make sure they're bled out good. Now we got a little time.
We're bringing it down for the last time.
Whoa.
Coming off the lift, we're gonna top off the coolant. We got brakes, and we're gonna take it for a test drive. And
we're gonna vacuum it out first.
oh, how about we drive it first?
Oh, we gotta vacuum.
All right.
I gotta put the dimmer switch in.
Oh yeah, dimmer switch for the high beam, low beam. Get some coolant in it, vacuum it, and take it out and find all the problems that we think we solved. So stick with it. Ain't cool if your chrome don't shine. Nice. You gotta see this.
It needs painted valve covers new.
Painted valve covers?
Yeah, make her snazzy. They don't leak though. I'm not taking them off.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't leak anyway.
Should we hook this thing back up just for
Maybe.
the sake of hooking it back up? It was right here on that positive
Might
post.
not be a bad idea.
Awesome. Well, we are ready for our first test drive after all the upgrades, repairs,
just repairs.
the revisions. Yeah, brakes, timing set.
See if our timing chain
Oh my goodness.
machining is gonna work.
Yeah, at high RPM. I think it's gonna be just fine. But we're gonna we're gonna clean this out so we can stand to be in it. Maybe a new air freshener or two, and then we're gonna take it for a test ride.
There we go, now I get it.
I hear this thing run.
Hey, go gutter.
That was like a little bit of clutch shutter.
77 Ford F250 revive and drive project. Back on the road. Test drive number 1. This would be the first drive since we got it back to the shop. Ooh, Cassie's bringing me a water. The first drive since we got it back to the shop and all the repairs done. I just realized we are bringing absolutely no tools.
We got a cell phone, what more do we need?
Yeah, no tools. Sounds like the right thing to do. The horns still work. Oh, we done messed up.
Oh, she kind of works.
Brakes feel all right?
Brakes feel pretty good, actually. The shaking's still there, though. It's much better, but
That could potentially be in the clutch.
I think a little bit of that is in the clutch.
We'll run her up to the ouch! That's my elbow. Run up to the gas station, get some 91 in it because she's a modified. That's clutch.
That one. I think it's still probably full of gas. Last one.
Oh yeah.
We're just not going to on.
Yeah, we'll take it, we'll give it a bath real quick. We made it back for the first test drive. Everything went fantastic. We have a little shudder with the clutch, thinking it's just got a little rust maybe on the face of the pressure plate. So we're gonna put some miles on it and kind of just see if it comes out of it. If not, we'll do a little further investigation. We're getting the timing light on it. We're gonna check our timing, and
I got time.
we also discovered that there is power to the AC clutch wire, and we already discovered that the clutch worked when we were messing with it, so we hooked it up. It is functioning, and the blower and everything inside works. All those switches and controls works, which is fantastic. Usually don't have that good of luck. So
Not with this truck anyway, because every time we try to do something, something else goes wrong. So we got all those something else is fixed though.
So we wired it up. We're waiting on a AC belt, and we're just gonna cross our fingers. I doubt that there's any Freon in it, but you never know. So we're gonna test it out, see if it works. Otherwise, we may get it charged, find out there's a massive leak or something like that. However, if there's not, we might have AC in this thing. So let's get this thing timed.
Fire when ready, Grizzly.
The belt is here, fresh blades are here for the windshield wipers. We're gonna hold until we get the new windshield in, and then it deserves the blades.
But she got tire shine.
She did? Oh, check it out. We got the caps, fresh torqued, ready to rock and roll. Almost ready for the next car show.
Alrighty.
Moment of truth. We're on. It's pumping. Well, the compressor turning. I'll give it a second.
I don't know on the air. Why is it coming out the defrost?
Come on, baby.
No way.
No chance.
Not a chance.
Pretty warm to me, fellas.
It's been a minute.
It makes a great heater.
Let's give her a minute here. Come on now. No chance. To be continued on the AC. We have all the makings.
We gave it a valiant effort.
Yeah. All right. So we fixed everything that we intended on fixing, short of the gas tank that we're waiting on, the sending unit, and a windshield. So
We got a couple of lights still not
a
working.
couple lights not working, but it's roadworthy.
Yeah, the AC clutch kicks in, but we are lacking some R12.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That was a long stretch to even have that compressor working.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty-
Can I ask a question for you guys?
Yeah.
So that anti-sway system work while he's running down the highway?
Couldn't tell the difference.
It went straight down the road.
I fixed it.
She does have a shake now on the front end it didn't have before. Can we blame that on you?
Yeah.
My weld might be out of balance, maybe.
No, actually, I think it probably needed to turn the rotors. We never did that. But actually, it drives down the road really good.
It'll be all right.
All right, so that's it for the 77 F250 revive and drive, and then get it fixed up.
Yeah.
We will make it to the racetrack with this as is, but if those parts show up before Thursday,
Windshield? Oh, man, that's got to be a...
gas tank.
We can drive it the way it is.
We could,
Eesh.
but if it's here,
We can do it.
all right.
I know we can.
But
Bring cash. It's for sale.
Yeah.
That's right.
This Saturday, August 25th.
Oh, no, July.
It's July.
July.
2020.
Time flies
Yeah.
when you're having fun. I know it does.
So this Saturday, July 25th.
5th, Eddyville Raceway Park. Yep. We've got the Cruisin' Through the Corn first annual open car show. And our goal was to have this truck there. And we're going to have it there.
So come check it out. Say hi at the booth. Bring your vehicle. Get it registered. Get it in a car show. And enjoy the food vendors and the good times that we have planned for.
That's right.
For the car show.
Oh, absolutely. Got. I haven't really told anybody this one here, but finally finalized the valve cover racing. Got the valve cover races coming too. So Brian Stanifer, if you're coming, bring your car.
Nice.
Valve cover. That's it.
So I'm Al.
I'm Kassidy.
I'm Craig.
And this is it for this project.
All right, guys. See you on the next one.